Hey guys, this is JJ Andy and welcome to Crypto Grinders Technical Tuesday. Alright, so if you're watching this from Discord Signal Chat, hi everyone. If you're watching this from YouTube, hey guys. Alright, so I will be here from now on, from this month onwards, every Tuesday to touch on and to share with you a simple tips on technical analysis for the crypto market. Alright, now I know that a lot of YouTubers and a lot of famous people are really doing it. So of course, for me personally, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna share with you what works. For me, I'm gonna keep it to 15 minutes to 30 minutes, a very small snippet of technical analysis. And I promise I won't bore you with the topics. I'm gonna keep it lively, I'm gonna keep it fun. But at the same time, I'm gonna give you a lot of value, alright? And you will learn from it, okay? And I think that's most important for me moving forward, alright? That is all of you will learn from what I have to share. Okay, so with Technical Tuesday, this is a pre-recorded show, of course. All right, it wasn't released instantly on the Discord channel. It wasn't a live session, but people on Discord, you'll be seeing this firsthand. All right, and then the YouTubers or YouTube's people of Crypto Grinders channel. And so today I'm gonna touch on a few topics. Okay, specifically for those who are very new to crypto. Cryptocurrencies, welcome. I'm gonna talk a little bit about how to view some of the charts and where to go to. At the same time, I'm also gonna touch on the type of traders, right? And a lot of people come to the crypto market not knowing where you are, which style should you be aligned to, and how to look at the charts. All right. So through these Technical Tuesdays, I hope in the next coming weeks, all right, that I'll be able to bring all of you up to date to at least know how to use basic technical analysis to analyze the crypto charts. All right, so let's begin. Yeah, without further ado, let's jump in straight to the charts. Okay, so what you're looking here is Poloniex. All right, now I understand Poloniex did face certain issues with some of their support and stuff like that, but that being said, they have one of the nicest charts. Okay, and I really do like their interface. Yeah, but I'm mainly on Bittrex now. All right, but here you can see 6 hours, 24 hours, and so on and so forth. Now I am going to explain what does all this means later on TradingView on Coinergy. All right, you also see the candlesticks here as well. This is bread and butter for a lot of technical traders. All right, to differentiate which candle belongs to what. All right, and then following next, we have Bittrex here. Bittrex has a very cool interface. At the start, when I first used Bittrex, I had some difficulty, right? And I was adjusting from Polo's big chart here to Bittrex, which is much smaller. So I had an issue there. But as time goes by, you just kind of get used to it, right? So you have the periods here that you can change. So for instance, let's say I'm on 30 minutes now. And I want to change it to an hour chart. Yeah, I could change it here. So this is an hour chart. All right. So to explain to you what does 1 hour chart means. All right. Now, basically 1 hour chart candle means that every candle that you see here signifies and represents an hour. Okay, now this hour could be according to the US time. It could be according to what the exchange is using that particular time. So certain markets uses certain different time. It could be Asia time, it could be Australia time, it could be Japan, it could be US, it could be Europe. All right, so don't be too hopped up about what time it is. Okay, just understand that it's an hour candle, and that helps a lot to understand how the chart is moving. So which means to say every candle here is an hour. All right, so within this hour at 1300 today, BTC actually dipped against USD Tether. So meaning people are taking off BTC and parking into USD Tether. All right, so this is a USD Tether chart. Now, for some of you who are very, very new, all right, you must be thinking, hey, how do I get this chart even? So you can see at the top when you log into Bittrex, of course, I'm not logged in here. You could see different high volume tokens for today. Okay, I won't be touching any of them today. I'm just gonna touch purely on TA. So you could see when you click on the dollar sign, you get to see BTC, NEO, Ethereum, OMG. So this is what you do. Let's say I want to look at Ethereum now. All right, I will click the dollar sign. I'll go to Ethereum, and you will be able to see the Ethereum chart against USD Tether. Okay, you are able to see the last price, the volume, that it has right now, the bid, the ask price, 24 hours high, where did it go to, Revenues 24 hours, and the lows of Ethereum. All right. So once again, let's say I will select an hour chart. This is my hour chart for Ethereum versus USD Tether. Okay. Now, of course, as you scroll down, you'll be able to see bid, price, ask price, market history, what has been going on. Now, if you have logged into your account, you'll be able to see one last tab here, which is called your order history. All right. So it will show you what you have bought, at what price, how much was that. Okay, so you'll be able to see it from there, and that's basically how you can use Bittrex. Now, of course, if you want to draw, if you want to change to say bar, colored bar, okay, personally I'm a candle person. I studied candlestick, so I'm gonna stick on the candlestick, okay, and one of the section in the upcoming weeks will be on candlestick. All right, and it's my favorite way of trading, technical analysis, and so I'll be very excited to share that with you, and that will come in a few weeks time. Of course, you can also add your studies. Excuse me. You can also add your studies. So, for instance, let's say I want to add an RSI. Now, an RSI means Relative Strength Index. All right. So, take for example, let's say I want to add an RSI. Okay, I'm just gonna add it first. So you could see that at this point in time, it exceeded 80. All right. So today, I'm not gonna touch on any indicators. Just showing you how you could add certain studies. So let's say, for example, I would like to add Bollinger Bands, okay, and create. All right, so you see this is Bollinger Bands. Okay, as I said, I won't be covering the indicators. I'm just sharing with you where you can add your stuff from. All of it is here. Okay, now of course, if you are like me, you like to see bigger charts, this is very small for you. We have a few alternatives here. All right, now my personal favorite is of course Coinigy, which I will show at the last. But TradingView, it's free. In fact, it's kind of like an open source. Coinigy actually, most of the brokerage, in fact, actually takes their data from TradingView. All right. So for instance, I'm using Oanda. Oanda takes its advanced trading charts from TradingView. All right. The interface is the same. Okay. So let's just say example. This is how you can get to, just type tradingview.com. Okay, I repeat, tradingview.com, and you get to this page. All right. Now, when you reach this page, you could see a lot of things. All right. Why? Because TradingView offers anything. All right. It offers stocks, futures, forex, CFDs, cryptocurrencies, index, economy, quant, a lot of information. All right. So you don't want to be bogged down, or don't want to be, get into so much issues, right? So much charts. So what you normally can do, so let's say I'm looking for BTC. Okay, of course you can't find BTC in Forex tab, right? So you got to go to cryptocurrency, and there you go. You have a variety of BTC/USD Tether, and of course other currencies as well. So for instance, for myself, all right, I'm using Bitcoin Tether on say Bittrex. So click on Bittrex, and the chart will load. All right, so this particular chart right here shows you what is the price. All right, so here you can have the watch list. You can have the buy and a sell order here. You have certain news headlines here. Of course, this is normally I'll just close this because this is the order books, which I don't need. And there you go. You have a bigger chart to look at as compared to something that's kind of miserable here. And you compare TradingView, this is perfect. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly cover. In fact, when you look at the interface between Coinigy, it's almost the same as TradingView. Okay, of course, slight difference is you gotta key in the token here, and then you select which exchange you want to be on. Coinigy then is different because all the exchanges are on the site. Okay, so let's say I want to see BTC price. I want to arbitrage. Okay, if you don't understand arbitrage, it's fine. But let's just say I want to go into Poloniex. Okay, and say I want to look at BTC. Where is it? Say Poloniex. Okay, and I type BTC. So you automatically filter those BTC pairs for you, and say, let's say I want to look at BTC slash okay, let's just say I want to look at Ethereum BTC. Okay, so there you go. You have Ethereum BTC on Poloniex. All right. So there are a lot of exchanges here. You have OKCoin, you have Poloniex, you have Bitfinex, you have Bittrex. All right. So many thousands and one. You have Gemini, your GDEX, many. hit bid. So you could just stay over your cursor there for a while and you'll be able to see where or which exchange they are extracting data from. All right, so different exchange have a slightly different price, okay, of BTC or in general all the tokens. Okay, so let's just use TradingView for example. All right, because CoinEnergy you have to pay for it, or you have to sign up for a free 30 days account just to experience it. All right, but TradingView interface is exactly the same, and you can see the symbols here are probably almost the same. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you how to extract certain data here. Okay, so very simple. Now so first things first, I need to decide, right, is this the period that I want to look at. All right, now okay, let's see. Okay, so you can see the different periods here. All right, now of course on TradingView you can also add which kind of hours, days you prefer. All right, now I have a very simple rule. I normally look at an hour, 4 hours, daily and weekly. That's it. Okay, and sometimes 12 hours. So it all depends on your own preference. But that's a preference for me. Okay, so normally I will start off. You always start off with an overall trend. So I'll always go to a 1-day chart, and then I'll zoom in and look at the candles. Okay, candles is something that's always faster in terms of movement, and so candlestick, it's a very cool, or it's not cool, but it's a very key idea that you gotta learn and you gotta master in a sense, because its movement is faster than most indicators out there. Doesn't matter what kind of indicator you throw at me, candlestick will still be the fastest. Okay, in fact, candlestick has been around for like 50 to 100 years. Okay, and Japan were the first people who used candlestick to trade rice. Okay, and so it's really interesting. All right, and so here we have 1-day chart. And let's look at the 1-day. Okay, let's look at 1-day chart first. All right. Now, some people in the Discord group, I understand some of your concern. A lot of people, it's quite new to technical analysis. I won't be covering about candles today. I will be covering on how to pull out the indicators instead, okay, and what to pull out. All right. And so the first things first, right here, it's a cursor. Where you can choose whether you want arrow as a cursor or you like a cross. All right, now sticking to a cross is quite convenient. Okay, and it's useful. Now next, when you hover your cursor around the different options here, you get to see the different options. And of course here you have your trend lines. So let's just say I want to draw a trend line from, hey, example from here to here, cuts across certain resistance line, and it forms a trend. Okay, for instance, and I would like to draw from the top, okay, and all the way to the bottom right here. And so trend lines does give you a good indicator of where the trend is going. Okay, now of course you have a breakout pattern to understand. You have divergence, convergence, and many different terms you gotta learn when you're using trend lines. Now of course the support resistance line, then you need to understand and learn the patterns of the chart, like cup and handle, head and shoulder, double bottom, double top, triple bottom, triple top. So there's a lot of things to learn and a lot of jargons here in technical analysis. But the whole idea, why am I sharing Technical Tuesdays, all of you, is that I'm trying to break down this into small segments and snippets, so that at the end of the day you understand bit by bit, and slowly I'm gonna give you some homework to work on, and then we're just gonna review it the following week, and so we get better in time. Okay, so really, to be truthful, technical analysis requires a lot of chart time. I have been a forex trader for the last 5 years, okay, and I've been looking at charts for crypto for the last almost a year, and I see a lot of patterns in the cryptocurrency, similar to the forex market. Now of course the news in the crypto market is harder to catch as compared to forex, right? Now even Bloomberg and CNBC has mentioned that the price of BTC or Bitcoin is 11 times more volatile than the most volatile pair in forex market, which is the GBP versus US dollars pair. So as you can see, BTC pair, if it's so volatile, that would mean that the other pairs like exotic pair would be very volatile as well. And therefore, when a certain news and certain hype comes along and hits the market, TA won't be as it won't be as useful, it won't be as productive as you want. All right, but having said that, technical analysis is still very important if you want to find a good entry and exit levels. It's crucial, in fact. Okay, so now that you have seen the trend lines, okay, let me just clear away the trend line so it's a clear chart that we could work on. Now of course, when I look at a daily chart, what it meant is that every candle here represents a day. Okay, now this is a very good indicator of overall trend. Now when we look at a daily chart, we can in fact be predicting 1 month to 3 months ahead if you know what you are doing. Okay, and in fact you could see one big candle, one big long short candle right here, right? So you could see what happened. It went from 3,934 all the way to 3,000, almost 3,200. Now this is a combination of Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan and also the China FUD that actually caused this. Okay, and this was the 3 candles. Yeah, so I'm not gonna share so much here for candles. All right, I will emphasize that more later. Okay. So you have the pitchfork here as well. Personally, I don't use it. I'm a big fan of Fibonacci retracement and also Fib time zone. Resistance fan as well. I'm learning it right now. In fact, I'm reading a book on comprehensive Fibonacci analysis right now, and I'm getting very good knowledge of it. So Fib retracement looks something like this. I'm not gonna share with you all too much, but I'm just gonna draw it. You could see that Fibs actually shows a certain strong resistance and support play out nicely most of the time. Yeah, and this is where you get your Fibs retracement right here. Okay, so you click on this tab and then go to Fib retracement. All right. Now, okay, let me just get this off. All right. So what else you have here? You have brush, rectangle. You could draw a triangle. So let's say I would love to draw a triangle from here to here, for instance, and just giving you a quick example. You can also draw from here all the way up to here, and then you could draw it down again. Okay. Similarly, you have many different shapes that you could draw. Just giving you an example here. All right. Now, of course, if you're giving signals and you want to give it some text, okay. So, for instance, you would like to show your friend, hey, you know, enter at this price here. Okay. So let's say this is what, for 3,000, say 500. Okay, and then just click. Okay, my bad. So this is 3,500, and then just click OK. All right. So you have the text here that you could shift around. That's a lot of fun. Now, of course, if you want to include a symbol, right? So you want to include an arrow here, for instance, just put it here. Yeah. So if you want to edit, just right click on this, click on format, and there you go. You could edit it again. Okay. Now, and it's as simple as that. Okay. Of course, you have another tool which is the long position, short position. I won't be going into this for now. It's a lot of information to digest already. So you have many different icons here, but generally all your charts can be pulled up from here. Okay. This is more in terms of drawing and writing out certain stuff. Now, if you want to use more common indicators, all right? You could see a tab here that's called indicators. Hover your tabs here. Click on indicators. All right. There is close to 1,001 indicators here. No hard and fast rule. There's no one way to make big money here. And I basically use a few different tools and indicators, combine them together, and that gives me signals. So I always work on a triple confirmation indicators that helps me to decide where is a good entry and where's a good exit. All right. Now, of course, there's a lot of things to take note of. Say, for example, risk to reward ratio, and also what's the percentage of gain and losses are you willing to take, or what's the target. All right. And so you have many indicators here. So, for instance, let's say I want to add a Bollinger Bands. I click on Bollinger Bands, and there you go. It's added almost instantly. All right. So if let's say you want to if you want to edit the value here, click on format on the gear portion here. Let's say I want to edit this length to say maybe 15. Okay. So it's adjusting, and then let's say I want to change my upper color to say orange. Okay, yellow, orange, mid. My basis level, let's say I want to change this to red, and maybe green will be better. Yeah. Okay, so lower I change it to red, right? And maybe background I'll like pink, right? Example, right? So there you go. You have your own self-made Bollinger Bands. Okay. So for example, let's say now you want to add something like maybe MACD. Okay. So you see MACD at the bottom. you can also drag this down. Now there's also one more feature that a lot of people don't know. You can see all this volume bar right here, right? It's automatically added. And so if you like it to be in terms of like histogram area, all right, I like to see bigger shapes. Okay, I like to see columns, and it's more easing to the eye, it's more comfortable. You can actually drag this volume down and put it at MACD area. Yeah, so a lot of people don't know about this feature, which is really cool. And then you can there you have, right? There you have kind of like a complete chart, right? And so let's just say I want to draw a trend line, and yeah, I want to draw a trend line, and of course combine and zoom out, and you could see your chart playing out very nicely. Okay, and so example, I want to draw BTC price, so you could see it's on an upward channel, it's going upwards. Of course it will go through retracement here and there, but as you look at daily chart, you could see that it's still on an upward trend. Okay, now of course there are other indicators that you can use to check where is the trend of your chart. All right, but I think this I will also remain this as a lesson for next time. All right, if not, there'll be too much information here to digest. Okay, all right. So this is the basic of charting, and also where to pull out certain indicators. You could also compare, add certain symbols. You could add the other, say Nasdaq, and see how Nasdaq and BTC's price corresponds or correlate. So it's really interesting. And so this is almost the same feature. This is free. TradingView is free, and of course you'll keep coming out with pop-ups to tell you to upgrade or that your time is up. You just refresh the page and can use it again. Okay, so between Coinergy and of course TradingView, personally, I love TradingView for fast charting, but of course Coinergy will still be the winner, alright, because you can save the chart, you can share a screenshot, you could do a lot more things on Coinergy, and basically the interface is about the same. You can basically add some Bollinger Bands, you could add for example MACD, you could add you could drag a volume down, so the interface is the same, right? The colors slightly different, that's it. And you can draw feed levels, it's the same, like I say again, so voila, right? And so if I want to draw a trend line, same thing, right? I'm just giving you a quick example right here. Yeah, there you go. So it's a very simple thing to use. In fact, it's not very difficult. All right, now, okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna speak to some of you for a moment, right? Especially to the people in the Discord Signal group. All right, that charting or technical analysis is something that you have to keep doing it to get good at it. All right, so I cannot compress what I learned in the last 5 years and compress it into 15-30 minutes and teach all of you. All right, so it takes a lot of experience. It takes a lot of guts, it takes a lot of courage, but it takes a lot of patience, and that's really crucial. And you also have to have the desire to learn. If not, this is something that's not really learnable. Okay, and don't be faulted. Don't feel that this is not easy, this can't be done, right? I came into the market at 21 years old with no idea what to do, but I just just push it and just get it done, and I just keep charting every single day. In fact, I use one indicator a day, and I learn that indicator for a day, and I try on my charts, and I really trade that chart just using that trade and that indicator. If that indicator don't work out, okay, I combine with another indicator the next day, and I just play out for a week and see how the result is. I record it down on my journal, my trading journal, and I just improve week by week and see what was the best way or what is the best optimization I could get on my trades. Okay, until I found this kind of like a secret solution or formula that I could use for myself, and it suits my risk profile, it suits my personality, it suits my time frame and horizon, and bam, there you go, you got it. Okay, so don't be disheartened. All right, so if you have any questions for those people who are in the Discord group, especially hit me up, let me know, or you could just sound it out and voice it out in the chat later. I'll be there to guide you and listen to what you have. And so the homework for today is for those in the Discord group, all right, and the Signal group, right, Crypto Grinders Discord Signal group. Now I want all of you to try out certain charting. All right, so I want you to try and pull up certain indicators. and then screenshot some of your Coinergy or screenshot some of your TradingView charts, all right, and just share with everyone in the group how you're able to now pull up certain indicators, yeah, and proudly share what you have learned, all right, and proudly be proud of it, and just share what you have learned today, and how this can help you in your trading, right? I mean, I have not taught you anything in depth right now, and I'm not going into that because we are at Crypto Grinders creating a course for it. But at the same time, it's really crucial to start drawing some charts, learning and looking at some of the patterns here. Now, of course, you can also go through some self-learning. I'm gonna put some of the sites that I go for in the Discord Signal group as well. All right, so that will guide you along, and certain basic reading books that you can go for to get the basic knowledge up for technical analysis. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you for your support for my first ever Technical Tuesday. I am very happy that I'm finally able to do a recorded video. And to those in YouTube, Crypto Grinders YouTube channel, you will see me more often on every Tuesday for Technical Tuesdays. And I hope this lesson was good enough and it was able to help you to understand how to use certain charts and pull out certain indicators on the charts. All right, so till next week Tuesday, stay tuned everybody. Please do your homework. I'm gonna check on you. All right, so see you everyone. Thank you.